You gotta pull your mic down.
Hold on. Pulling my hair down right now.
Girl, take your hair down. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. Act like you like me.
Shut up.
Oh, intro. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast.
Hi, guys.
I literally looked over at Priscilla. She's working next to me at the desk. And I said, hey, can I have you for 15 minutes? You've had an insane week.
Insane.
It's only been like 3 days, but it feels like it's been forever.
Yeah. My brain is fried. Who knew makeup and skincare could be so intense?
So this is not cocktails in quarantine because it's the middle of the day and we still have homeschool to do and all that. So
work.
But I had to fit this in. Like, it's on my to-do list. I had to fit it in.
Gotcha.
I had to get it done.
We can do it.
Just had to do it. I mean, this is season 3. We got to stick
My
to it.
hair's not done. My makeup's not done. But, those viewers aren't going to enjoy it. But the listeners, I'm
just pretend
doing
like
good.
In your mind, imagine her fully made up and nobody watches this anyway. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'll listen.
Okay.
Now they watch it. So, how is life going? I know it's crazy with work. How is everything else? Okay, so your work is kind of a good distraction, though.
Right.
From everything else.
It is. I mean, the days are passing by so quickly.
Yeah. They literally fly by.
Yeah.
It's Friday.
I know.
Isn't that nuts?
It is. I'm excited for the weekend, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not that we have an actual weekend, but look, we even get Ab in this one.
Yeah. Well, I told you that we're doing a day off tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a day off.
Yeah.
Hang out, watch movies if the weather's not good. And take a day off. I mean, let's do like housework and stuff. Day off from working.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good time. So I promised last time that we would talk about me being controlling.
Yeah.
And stuff. We kind of brought that up at the end.
That's exciting. That's
Is
a
it?
good topic.
Is it exciting? You know how we fix that?
Inquiring minds want to know.
You know how we fix that problem?
What?
I do all of the homeschooling now.
Yeah.
That's how we fix that problem.
So this week I've been kind of, I've been busy. And so you have definitely taken over the homeschool thing, which I'm fine with because it's not my jam. I don't love it. I do it because I have to do it. I much prefer like the life skills.
Yeah. Well, then that's also like life skill stuff you enjoy doing with her. And she responds well to you.
Yeah.
With that stuff. But as far as like, okay, so like the deeper, like, psychological side of this, I have always been, when Isaiah was born, can I tell a story? Mm-hmm. The nurse brought Isaiah into Priscilla, and she started crying, like she was holding this foreign object, and she's like, I don't know what to do with him, and I've always been the nurturer.
Yeah.
Is that the right word?
It is.
I don't know.
We nurture in different ways.
You're the sweet one, but I've always been the caregiver,
right?
I guess.
From day one, from Isaiah, it's just not my thing. Like some people are just not born with that naturally. I didn't have siblings growing up, and I think that has a lot to do with it because you have a lot of siblings, and you were the older one in different
right. In the household. Yeah.
And
I have older brothers, but I never lived with them.
Right.
So, yeah.
So I think that makes a difference because I was always like, I don't watch cartoons. I didn't play with toys. Like I was never like, I don't know. I grew up really fast, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, then, so then we get to the point where it's like, okay, we're doing this like distance learning, homeschooling jam. And, anytime Priscilla has done stuff where she's like taken the reins on something with the kids, I always step in. Mm-hmm. It's my nature. It's not a good habit, I'm not making excuses for it. It's just what I do. Like I want to rescue Priscilla from any.
He's a fixer.
I don't want her to have a hard time with it. Like I want her to just enjoy it. And so if it's if I see a challenge arising, I want to step in and help. But it's always been my job too. That's always been one thing.
And if it gets too much, like I'll say, hey, I got this.
Yeah.
I don't need you to help me out.
I was legit mad though. Like I was butthurt about the comments, and this is from a couple weeks ago. But I was butthurt about the comments about Asa take a step back. Like I'm the guy.
You are.
Like when it hits the fan, I'm in there, cleaning it up. I'm in there fixing things. I take care of the meltdowns. When there is fluids of any kind, usually animals, but any killing a bug, like I'm like Asa, I'm the guy, so I can be the guy when it sucks, but not, so that I don't know. Yeah, I was butthurt. I didn't get over it, but I was a little offended by it. It's like, man, I'm just doing my thing. And the one that got me though was I was making a sandwich for myself. People would tell me Ace is always getting in the way. I was making my lunch. I
think it's hard though because we have a different. Our family dynamic is so different than a lot of people's. I was the mom that I didn't want to be a stay-at-home mom. Not that I didn't love my kids. Obviously, I love my kids, but it's not where I shine. It's just not. I think everybody has things that they're really good at, and that's not where my heart is. And remember when I was a stay-at-home mom, like I would get so stressed out with the kids that I wasn't enjoying them for the children that they are. And dads are the playing kind of, you like to play.
Yeah.
I'm not a play type of person. Like I'm all business. That's my personality.
Yeah.
And so even now, like I love being with my kids. I love volunteering at my kids' schools, but the hands-on stuff is not where I shine. And nobody wants to do something day in and day out that they're not going to be successful at or that they're not going to feel confident in doing.
Right.
That doesn't mean I don't do it, because I do. I do so much. A lot of it I don't want filmed.
Yeah.
I just don't. Like, maybe I don't want to put a bra on that day, but I still got to be a mom. Like,
yeah.
So there's those things too. But please know that when I feel like I need Asa to back off, I have no problem telling him. I'm like, dude, let me do my thing. Like I've got this.
I'm not gonna say I don't pout, but
no,
because I just and sometimes I don't even notice it. I've got to actively take a step back. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to help, and I don't need to help all the time.
Yeah.
No, so I definitely see both sides. Do you think that there is when a dad does most of the caregiving, right?
Uh-huh.
And most people don't have any issue with it at all. Like they totally understand. Like people have different dynamics in their family and stuff. But do you think that when a dad does most of the caregiving and a mom does the, when you're sitting in front of your laptop and organizing people and managing and doing all the things that you do, I don't know. It's almost like the world is. If the dad did nothing, then the world's like that's sexist that he makes the wife do all the wifely things. But then when it's the other way around, they're like, what's wrong with the mom?
Yeah.
Should be natural. Like it's such a double standard.
It is. It definitely is. We've come so far in society with certain things.
Yeah.
And I think that we haven't gotten there yet.
It's kind of like reverse racism, which there is no such thing. It's just racism.
Yeah.
It's not reverse sexism. It's just sexism. Like we all have different roles.
Right.
And where we shine best at is where we should serve. And that's really
I cook every meal pretty much for our family.
Because you're good at it.
And I enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
And I enjoy not just the process of cooking, but I enjoy giving my family, like that's what I'm good at.
Right.
But, and I pick out Abby's clothes and I do all the, I'm the one that pretty much schedules all the activities and gets them involved with things. But the physical, like hands-on things you do. And you did it with Isaiah.
I'm just along for the ride as far as like our day-to-day, like especially, normal life outside of quarantine when it's like when we have appointments and we have schedules and I have no clue what's going on.
Like that's what I'm good at.
Yeah.
But
I'm the guy that when the football coach tells you is he's like if you don't know the play, just hit somebody. I'm the guy just hitting somebody. That's my not the kids. That's a bad analogy.
And
I'm the guy that just does what needs to be done in that moment because I have no clue what's going on.
And I think it's so different too. I don't even think it would be thought of if Abigail were typical, because obviously she's almost 15 and she would be doing all these things on her own.
Yeah.
And so nobody would think twice about it. So if you watch other vloggers, like that may be something you're like, well, that family, the mom does all the things, but the mom's not having to get her 14-year-old dressed every day and make sure, you know what I mean? So I think that is definitely changes things for us. And yes, I'm home and I don't miss anything, which I'm so thankful for that I don't have to miss anything.
Very fortunate.
But at the same time, I do have a work schedule. Like I have to work and you have to work. And there are certain things.
Well, my schedule is far more flexible than yours.
Right.
I can edit when I need to edit in order to get the videos out on time, but you actually have meetings that you attend and things that are scheduled. So deadlines and whatnot. And that's definitely a big difference. But it all boils down to, like, you could change your job. You could do a different job that was more in line with being, super mom, if you wanted to. Like, it all boils down to just like personality and people and who you are as a person. Doesn't matter your gender. Doesn't matter what you do for a living. Doesn't matter what It's just what I do, and it's just what you do.
Right. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who does what, as long as everything gets done that needs to get done and the kids survived.
But God bless her for getting up in the morning with Abby. I did it today.
You did.
It was great. I woke up early on my own. I had like 2.5 hours before she woke up, but yeah, that's important too, is to, just because it's your nature, just because it's something that you do easily and well, you may not want to do it every single day, day in and day out. So like, and here I go again, like trying to fix things. I was trying to come up with like a teachable moment. Maybe we just need to sit down and talk to each other and not have a teachable moment, as if I need to like educate other people or something, like I know everything. But one thing that we have done in our marriage is giving the other person a break from the norm. Just giving them a break from the norm it means so much.
It does.
So
especially right now during quarantine, like the other day,
it's all the norm.
We all left the house and you were like, oh, I get to like.
Yeah, that was nice.
I actually like it when I wake up in the morning before Abigail, because it does give me time. I'm like, oh, this is,
Right.
Because, guys, it's hands-on 24/7, like the whole time she's awake, It's
like when if we're both in here working, we're listening constantly, and every couple of minutes, like if she's in the living room, every couple minutes somebody's running in there just to see what's going on, or making sure, or just checking on her, or having her go to the bathroom, or doing, and then obviously having to switch off with homeschooling and stuff. So it's definitely constant. Mm-hmm. It's an all the time thing. And that is the beauty of us both working from home, though, in all situations, quarantine or not, is that we do have that other person to go, hey, can you please get this one? Because
tag you're it.
I'm spent. Yeah.
So I appreciate you. It's fine. We know what works for us.
We do. And that's what matters.
At the end of the day, yep, that's what matters. It doesn't mean like, oh,
I don't
you're
feel
the
like
woman,
it needs
so you
fixing,
have to do this, or no.
I don't feel like anything needs fixing. I'm not unhappy with any part of it. So, I don't know. I feel like it'd be way more juicy if one of us was unhappy with. Maybe we'll come up with something that we're unhappy with next week.
Oh my gosh! Stop.
I'm the beverage maker around here. I'm unhappy about that.
Why?
Just because the demand of beverages around here. I make coffee. I make drinks, like adult drink. Like I'm like a barista and bartender all in one. I don't understand it. What?
But you slack. You don't start till late. You need to get to work on time.
I'm doing other things. You're always like, hey, you want me to make a drink? Sure. Okay. And like 2 hours later, I finally get around to it. But
he's a White Claw kind of guy.
Yeah, I mean, you can pull a White Claw out of the fridge real quick and good to go.
Look, we have. She walks around with the remote control, so we can.
Both space buns are gone today. Space buns turn to pigtails. Hey, kiddo, what's up? You want music? Yeah. Okay. All right, we're ending it right now anyway. All right, guys, thanks for listening to us. Just talk at you, with you, at each other, whatever. We will see you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay, what? Yeah, I'm coming right now, literally. I'm hanging up my headphones.
You didn't do the outro.
It's all over. Oh.
I'm waiting on the outro.
Oh, wait, we got
No outro?
I guess there's no outro today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang it, that's the favorite part.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can jam it if you want to. Wait a sec. Wait, just. Oh my gosh.
What's up, girlfriend?
I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go.
What? What is this? Music.
Here, Ab. Here's music.